Well, Siriki, you've had to be quite patient this season, but it really came alive for you with the game against Lincoln, where you came off the bench and as a substitute, you couldn't really hope to have a better impact.
Yeah, obviously not playing as much. It's not ideal, but you know, at the end of the day, it's what's important for the team, and getting promotion, that's the most important. So I know my time will come. It's just being patient.
When you came off the bench against Lincoln, did you immediately sense, oh, I've got a bit of space here, I can make something happen?
Yeah, I could see, you know, I'll get lots of 1v1s, so I just try to wait for the ball and, you know, do what I can. Yeah,
and you must build momentum in that kind of situation, in that you beat a guy once and you're suddenly thinking, hang on a minute, I've got the running of him, and it just builds and builds.
Yeah, definitely. I think you need to have confidence, and you know, it helps. And once you get someone once, you know, it builds your confidence to get at them more. And yeah.
And clearly, the best feeling in football must be scoring a goal. But a close second must be when you do a little shimmy and absolutely manage to dash past someone.
Yeah, I mean, because it led up to the goal, I was happy with that.
Yeah, that's it, a key part of the goal as well. And then this weekend, slightly different role on from the start. And, well, I suppose it's always tricky for you, isn't it? Because in an ideal world, you want that space out wide, you want to be able to use all of that room. Started at the point of the diamond, and, yeah, it's a case of adapting your game a bit.
Yeah, playing as a 10, I think I like that as well. That's okay. And then we changed the formation with 3 at the back. So yeah, you just have to adapt to the situations. Playing away from home, obviously we're trying to get the win, so just switching it up.
Yeah, and at certain points last season, you became a real marked man. You were ending up with 2 players on you a lot of the time. Presumably, it's a little easier now that you've been on the bench. You can be a bit more of a surprise package.
Yeah, maybe because you know, not starting. Maybe I guess you know, they're forgetting. So then you just come in and then, you know, show yourself.
Yeah, that's it. It's amazing how quickly things change. And then your goal at Northampton in the EFL Trophy, that was a real example of what you're all about. It had all of your best. It was like a greatest hits package, wasn't it? It had the lot.
Yeah. I enjoyed that one. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, and I suppose really for the first time in your posh career, you're in this situation where you're just biding your time a little bit. But it is amazing how quickly things change in football, isn't it? You need to be ready. You need to be on it.
Yeah, I think you know, it was a bit frustrating, but then you understand in football things happen, things can change, good or bad. So I think it's about being steady all the way through and waiting for your time, really.
Yeah, and also realising that it's not really to do with anything that you've done wrong. It's when the shape of the team changes or what's required from the squad as a whole. Yeah. Sometimes that's just the way it rolls.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could think that. But then you just look at the bigger picture of, you know, what it is, and you accept it, and, you know, you learn.
Yeah, and it must be very exciting to be part of this squad at the moment, to be stepping out on the pitch and looking at the players around you, and indeed yourself included, just thinking we've got so many goals.
Yeah, that's true. Like, it's almost sure we're going to score every game. So with that, it's good. You know, you've got a chance of winning the game, most likely.
Yeah, and psychologically that must make such a difference when you're stepping out onto the pitch thinking, yeah, we've got Tony, we've got Mo, we've got Marcus Maddison, we've got so many players that can make something happen. If it's not someone's day, it's going to be someone else's.
Yeah, 100%. And with that, you know, you go with the confidence into games, hoping, but you know, thinking you're going to win, and that's important. I think that gives you the edge, you know, to get you that win.
And what is it now, since the opening week really of the season, you've only dropped points in a couple of games, the one defeat at Doncaster, a couple of draws as well. Is there a feeling that you've really got some momentum now?
I think so, but I think what's important is taking each game as it comes, not thinking of the stats, because at the end of the day it's a game of football and anyone can win, especially in this league. So I think we just take every game as it comes.